pas Secret Syndicate.
Waduh, pernah.
Di Steam ada, di Ubisoft Store ada.
Beda, gua aja dapatnya di ini pula. Gua dapatnya di Steam, kan gua ada.
Iya, ada.
Nggak ada, gua beli di Epic.
Ubisoft Store sama Steam.
Pahala belum kelar tuh, satu.
Oh, pahala tuh panjang ya ceritanya.
Iya panjang gue, ngeri tuh. Kayak RDR mungkin tuh.
Berarti ada ngebangun base camp kita juga enggak?
Ada.
Oh, panjang kita itu.
Ya panjang. Kita kayak bangun ya kerajaan sendiri gitu. Ntar aliansi sama yang lain begitu.
Iya. Oh, berarti bisa sebulan lebih.
Iya.
Muncul orangnya.
Makanya sengaja keluar duit buat itu ya. Nah itu kan gratis semua. Origin paling murah banget waktu itu. Mana belum 2 menit tuh? Udah 2 menit tadi. Ya udah.
Bilang kan?
Kan ada itunya batasan 2 menit. Nggak tahu. Mungkin dapat. Oh, kok sendiri? Oh, udah. Oh, gitu.
Muncul dia lagi lama deh.
Ini masalahnya langsung mulai ya. Oh, ada raidnya. Para up cuma sekali pakai global kan. Gue engineer ya.
Aku tukang api ya.
On the move.
Kedua.
Heading to operational area. On the scene. Heading to awaiting dropping off.
Listening. Got it.
Ready. Setting.
Will do. Taking damage. Taking damage.
On the scene. Awaiting instructions.
Ah, betul.
On the move.
Task completed.
Tuh, kurang namanya.
Listening.
Listening. Recalling crew. Ready. Crew, return. Awaiting and returning to listening. Returning to base. Arrived at destination. Listening. Drop.
Ready. Will do.
Lu udah manggil.
Returning to vehicle.
Siapin ini aja.
Ready.
Ambulan sama dokter.
Ya udah.
Awaiting. Returning to base.
Saya nggak butuh dokter.
On the move. Heading to operational area. On the move.
Heading to operational area. On the move.
Awaiting and setting down.
Red. Will do.
Listening. Dropping off.
Got it.
Arrived at destination.
On the scene. Awaiting instructions. Returning to listening. Returning.
Ready. Returning to base.
Cuma 2 orang doang ya? Ada ya?
Aku pikir 4 orang tuh.
Iya, soalnya putih doang tuh. Ya, kira bisa banyak orang. Nunggu yang next sih. 9 cuy.
Task completed.
Mampus 9.
New orders received.
Bawah ya.
Tuh ya. Gua ke bawahnya. Gua polisi lu
Task
api aja.
completed.
Aku tukang api.
On the move.
Satu doang.
Tukang api.
On the move. Arrived at destination. Heading to operational area.
Listening. Return. Awaiting. Returning.
Ready. Dropping
Got it.
on the scene. Awaiting instructions.
An emergency has been completed.
Gua cara ke bawah tuh. Oh, ada kamera.
Dropping off.
Ready. Entering vehicle. Task completed.
Awaiting instruct. Recalling crew. Setting down crew.
Will do.
Nonton cuma satu.
Listening. Setting down.
Awaiting Got it.
Awaiting instructions.
On the move. Taking damage. Destination confirmed.
Ready. Dropping off.
Will do. Task completed. On the scene. Returning to vehicle. Awaiting and dropping off.
Ready. Got it.
Itu fighter lu kan?
Ya, jadi
Awaiting instruct. Recalling. Returning to base. Listening.
On the move.
Awaiting crew return. Task completed.
Arrived at destination.
Task completed.
Gua cukup. Oh, itu ada 3 ya?
ini kayaknya bertiga orang ini.
Iya.
On the move.
Nah, bertiga tuh.
Destination confirmed.
Iya.
Listening. Transporting patient.
Listening. Setting down.
Will do.
Awaiting dropping off crew.
Understood. Awaiting instructions.
List. Will do.
Oh, cuman 3.
Ready. Arrived at destination.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to
Kenapa
base.
polisi kok panggil?
Siap-siap ke nomor 3 ya.
Iya.
Heading to operational area. Awaiting instructions. Ready.
List. Got it.
Arrived. Listening. Setting down.
Await. Understood. Listening. Crew. Returning. Ready. Recalling. Returning to base. Task completed.
Angkut aja.
Task completed.
New orders received.
Task completed. Task completed.
On the move.
Gua panggil ambulan.
Heading to operational. Moving out. Listening. Arrived at destination. Returning to base. Ready. Returning. Awaiting. Returning to base. Listening. Dropping.
Listening. Understood.
Ready. Set.
Awaiting
An emergency has been completed.
Taking damage.
Oh, ada polisi ya, ntar.
On the move. Taking damage.
Itu api lu belum hidup nggak?
Arrived
Pas
at
satu dong yang
destination.
pasang.
Rembet.
Ready. Awaiting instructions. Listening.
Listening. Return to the vehicle.
Ready. Dropping off.
Ya udah,
Got it.
udah.
Listening. Setting down.
Understood.
Itu doang paling.
Task completed.
New orders received.
Ya.
Ayo. Gua panggil polisi.
Task completed.
Ready. Crew returning to base. On the move. Arrived at destination. Task completed.
Ready. Returning. Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
Listening. Set.
Understood.
New orders received.
Task
Gua ke bawah.
completed.
Ready. Recall. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Gua
Awaiting instructions.
kebakaran.
Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area.
Ready. Will do.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting instructions. Got it. On the move.
On the scene. Ready. Dropping off.
Listening. Will do. Taking damage. Awaiting instruction. Dropping off.
Got it. Taking damage.
Task completed.
Wind direction change. South.
Task completed. Listening. Got it.
Masih ada polisi tuh. Panggil polisi lah. Kata gue aja.
Mana?
Ada orang tuh di atas tuh.
Task completed.
Di bawah.
Nggak, di atasnya ada. Nah, gue panggil.
Lihat dulu.
Heading to the
Nggak, nih,
operational
warna
area.
kuning deh tuh.
Di bawah, Bang. Oh, kamera lo beda begitu.
Oh iya. Di taman lah, di taman. Oh iya. Kan bisa
Setting down,
diubah.
crew.
Got it.
Angkut tuh.
Ready. Recalling crew.
Listening. Understood.
Lu dokter sama itu. Langsung 4 polisi tuh.
Task completed.
Itulah.
Awaiting returning to vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base.
Nggak ada lagi.
Ready. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base.
Pulangin dulu.
Ready.
Ya.
Returning to base. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Crew return. Returning to base.
Cukup ambulan lah. Banyak tuh.
Cukup.
New orders received.
Gue next ya. Anjir, kelahi sih.
Dia kelahi ketiga biji, gila.
On the move.
Nggak ada kerjaan, orang udah
Heading to
susah-susah
operational area.
ngurusin dia pula gue.
Listening.
Listening. Understood.
Ready. Setting down.
Got it.
Lu pemadam berarti ya?
Heading to the operational area. On the move.
Aku ya di gedung
On
doang
the
ya.
scene. Listening. Dropping off crew.
Await. Got it. Understood.
Ready. Setting down.
Ready. Will do. Awaiting, recalling, returning to ready. Crew, returning to base.
Makin parah ya api. Masih belum masuk? Gue
Task
panggil ya.
completed.
Yang ada.
On the move.
Ya, gue panggil satu.
Task completed.
Ya, bukan itu kan api.
Awaiting instructions. Crew, returning to base. Listening. Returning to base. Listening. Arrived at destination.
Udah merah itu. Apa, lu pemadam atau apa nih? Gue ambulan atau ya?
Sama api aja dulu, dia apinya.
Oh ya.
Heading to
Gua
operational
ambulan dari
area.
penuh.
An emergency has been completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
Salah pilih sih.
On the move. Arrived at destination.
Ya gue panggil ambulan kedua orang tuh.
Drop it.
Udah kuning aja deh.
Udah kuning, makanya dokter.
On the move. Heading to operational area. On the scene. Returning to base. Listening. Setting down crew.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Got it.
New orders received.
Understood.
Ini api udah kelar.
Fokus ke namanya dulu.
Returning to base.
Lu pemadam biarin ya.
Ada bibit apinya masih ada.
Awaiting dropping off crew.
Ready.
Ini apa nih? Engineer. Oh, ini perlu SWAT juga ya?
Aku ke 7 ya.
On the move.
Gue juga ke 7 nih.
Alah.
Gue SWAT aja.
Heading to operational area. Arrived at ready. Returning to base. Listening. Crew, return. Entering the danger zone.
Ready.
Ready. Set.
Ready. Got it.
Listening. Dropping off.
Understood. Entering danger zone. Entering danger zone.
Awaiting instructions. Setting down.
Understood. Entering danger zone.
Awaiting instructions. Got it.
Buset nih lama juga ini.
Tuh. Ya. Ulangin. Pak.
Task completed.
Dia public polisi.
Udah kelar. Udah.
Ready. Crew, returning. Awaiting. Returning to base. Listening. Transporting patient.
Ya tinggal kirim aja yang ini.
Awaiting instructions.
300 meter lama ya.
Fokus ke kesehatan aja nih. Setelah
Ya.
dibobol.
Ya.
New orders received.
Polisi doang manggil tuh. Lu polisi kan? Ya gua.
8 aja.
Ya udah.
Arrived at destination.
Anjir di mana nih?
Task completed. Listening. Setting down.
Wait, will do. Listening. Crew, return. Returning to base.
Ini nggak ada musuh. Engineer.
Heading to operational area.
Task completed. On the move. Heading to operational area.
Ready. Returning to base.
On the
An emergency has been completed.
Drop it.
Got it. Ready. Dropping off.
Ready.
Oh ini factor salah orang.
Entering vehicle. On the seat.
Awaiting returning to base.
Ready. Dropping off.
Understood.
Oh, ini banyak nih.
Task completed.
Ya ini gampang. Lu 7 dulu aja, gampang.
Ready. Recalling.
Terlorong
Returning to
dari
base.
gua.
Kok rame? Makanya gue pasukan di sini.
Arrived at the ready.
Red. Will do. Arrived at destination.
ambulan.
On the move.
On the move.
Panjangnya udah
An
meter.
emergency has been completed.
Task complete.
Listening. Will do. On this. Awaiting. Dropping off.
Got it.
New orders received.
Awaiting instructions. Awaiting instructions.
Aku ke 9.
Listening.
Manggil api ya, bentar.
Ya, lu 9 aja. Gue
Listening. Returning to vehicle.
Awaiting instructions.
kok nggak bisa balik nih.
Recalling. Returning to base.
Ready.
Listening. Entering vehicle.
Awaiting. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Transport.
Listening.
Task completed. Task.
Returning to base. Ready. Crew, return. Returning to base.
Listening.
Ini lagi penuh kok nih. Ntar.
Heading to operational area. On the move.
Polisi belum ada lu ya? Polisi.
Ini apa, Ben?
Oh, ada.
Fokus ke tenaga kesehatan aja. Bang.
Ya udah nggak saya. Oke.
Listening.
Ready. Got it. Will do.
Ready.
Listening. Understood.
Tugas kesehatan. Dokter. Dokter atau ambulan?
Task
Oke,
completed.
Dokter. Udah ada
Heading
mobil.
to operational area.
Arrived at destination. Awaiting.
Awaiting instructions.
Alah nih orang malah jadi kuning nih.
On.
Listening. Ready.
Arrived at destination.
Awaiting. Returning to base.
Awaiting instruct. Dropping off crew.
Will do.
Listening. Setting down crew.
Oh, understood.
Di 8 belum selesai.
Listening.
Nggak, tiba-tiba kuning deh. Panggil lagi dokter. Udah aman lah.
Task completed.
Ya itu udah aman. Tuh butuh ambulan gua aja.
Heading to operational
Udah,
area.
balik gua aja. Ambulan udah panggil.
Awaiting returning to base.
Panggil ambulan, Ben.
Ya.
Listening.
Awaiting instruct. Understood. Ready. Crew, returning to base.
Ready.
Got it. Awaiting and recalling. Returning to base. Task completed.
Tinggal angkut aja.
Listening.
8 yang belum selesai.
Task.
Returning to base.
Dia tiba-tiba berubah.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Udah kelar kan?
Ya udah.
Oh selama masih chaosnya belum parah. Kalau parah baru kita susah kan? Kayak waktu dia ntar. Nama nyampe juga.
An emergency has been completed.
Guys,
Hah?
sampai markasnya labu.
Iya, di Morse meter. Makanya lama tadi 8. Panggil pula dokter gitu nih. Kalau yang kartu legend ntar ambulan udah punya dokter. Jadi bisa langsung itu. Harus pakai kan. Ya, putih semua. Apa gunanya? Kok reduce per damage. Oh, yang nembung gitu. Auto repair penting. Mana? Nggak ada ngulu. Anjir kayak gini deh. Siapa nih api siapa gua?
Aku tuh api.
Oke, berarti keren gua. Keren di mana?
Ada keren nggak?
Ada, tapi di mana taruhnya? Bebas.
Heading to operational area.
Itu 2 keren nih.
On the move. On the scene.
Gua polisi ya.
On
Oh, lu
the
udah.
Aku lagi.
Oh, udah.
returning to base.
Kau bisa dibantu kan?
Iya.
Awaiting instruction. Understood. Taking damage. Listening.
Polisi dulu. Nama di keren. Ah, 5% kan berarti masih aman. Selama nggak tiba-tiba 70% gitu tuh countdown.
Will do. On the scene.
Keren, aman. Itu ambulan berarti gua aja.
Heading to operational area.
Heading to operational area.
On the scene.
Dropping off crew.
Listening.
Arrived at destination.
Will do. Listening. Setting down.
Listening.
Itu ngapain sih dokter lu? Langsung angkut aja. Balikin aja dokter.
Task completed.
Paling ambulan sih. Tapi berapa meter?
Ini kerennya buang aja bang. Kerennya buang.
Belum bisa ya. Oh, ini terus.
Di bawah ini.
Heading.
Listening. Returning. Ready. Returning to
Nah,
base.
kerennya ini langsung buang aja. Klik buang aja. Nanti otomatis begini.
Iya, udah.
Listening.
Listening. Got it. Awaiting instruction. Crew.
New orders received.
Tuh ada next.
Returning to
Api ya.
base.
Gua polisi.
Task completed. Heading to the operational area.
Engineer lu? Atau gua aja?
Ini ada listrik. Di mana posisi listriknya?
Ya, buka
Oh,
dulu nih
mesti.
engineer.
Oh,
Task
di situ, Bang.
completed. Task completed.
On the move. Awaiting and return. Ready. Returning to base.
Awaiting drop.
Will do. Ready.
An emergency has been completed.
Ready.
Heading to operational area. Returning to base.
Ah, lu kan satu-satu.
Ready.
Dia mati dengan listrik.
Recall. Returning to base.
Gua panggil engineer banyak.
Task completed.
Oh, perfector udah, Sep. Gua aja.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting instructions.
Perbaiki lah, maju, Sep. Perbaiki, Sep.
Entering the danger. On the move.
Banyak-banyak pasang.
Arrived
Gua
at
manggil satu lagi tuh
destination.
ini engineer.
Arrived at destination. Listening.
Understood.
Ready.
Listening. Got it.
Oh, enggak perlu dulu.
Entering vehicle.
Dikit ya. Enggak salah ya.
Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting. Recalling. Returning to base.
Ambulan ya.
Ini kayaknya dokter lah.
Iya, dokter.
On the move.
Gua udah panggil 2.
Heading to operational area.
Ready.
Task completed. On the scene. Ready.
Understood.
Awaiting dropping off crew.
Ready. Got it. Awaiting recalling. Returning to base.
Lu udah panggil dokter satu lagi? Gua aja.
On the move.
On the.
Ready.
Await. Will do. Listening. Entering vehicle. On the seat.
Awaiting returning to base.
Ready. Setting.
Ready. Got it.
Lo yang kedua tiga.
Yang di atas. Dia numpuk.
Nah itu.
Understood.
Ada gua ketiga. Monster lagi tuh.
Heading to
yang
operational
keempat, ya?
area.
Yuk. Aku siap-siap nomor 3.
Listening. Crew.
Dokter
Returning.
Daman.
Arrived at.
Ready. Recalling crew. Task complete.
Awaiting and dropping off.
Will do.
Ini 4 orang.
Task completed.
Oh iya. 23 enggak perlu.
Task completed.
New orders received.
Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Task completed.
Listening. Returning to base.
Ada yang kurang tuh. Belum ada yang angkut satu lagi.
Understood.
Ya,
Returning to vehicle.
Mari pasukan.
Awaiting instructions.
Aku butuh semua mobil soalnya.
Oh ya, ajar.
Heading to destination.
Ready. Setting down.
Listen. Entering vehicle.
Listening. Returning to base.
Listening. Dropping off crew.
Got it.
Kok kurang tadi udah.
Arrived at destination.
Jadinya kalau bertumpu langsung gagal deh. Nggak ngapa-ngapain. Nyapin api. Lu udah.
Task completed.
Api masih butuh nggak tuh? Masih butuh api nih. Ntar gua panggil 2 ya.
Heading to operational area. Destination. Awaiting instructions. Moving out. Understood. Listening. Got it. Returning to base.
Salah orang.
Vehicle on the move.
Listening. Returning to base.
Ready. Will do.
An emergency has been completed.
Understood.
Dan fokus
Listening.
Aku udah susah kayaknya nih.
Returning to base. Task
Dokter ya.
completed. Task completed. I can't do that. On the move.
Terus orang pakai polisi.
Vehicle on the move.
Oh iya butuh orang. Oke.
On the move.
2 orang ya.
Heading to the operational area.
Ya, sini berapa?
Ready. Setting down.
Listen. Got it.
Engine apa? Udah kan? Perfector udah? Belum.
Aku udah
Listening.
bisa, aku mau
Oh,
memberikan-
returning to base. On the scene.
Fokus tenaga kesehatan aja. Sama
Listening. Setting down.
Will do.
Ready. Dropping off crew.
Awaiting.
Udah merah aja nih. Perfector gue ya.
Heading to operational area.
Dokter ya, dokter belum ada.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting instructions. Set.
Awaiting Will do. Awaiting instruction. Recalling. Returning to base. Listening. Crew. Returning to base. Arrived at destination.
Belum kelar lagi.
Vehicle on the move.
Kok kira tadi udah kelar tadi.
Ready.
Dokter apa? Polisi belum kelar
Awaiting
lagi.
Setting down crew.
Will do.
Heading to the operation. Ready. Dropping off.
Got it. Listening. Crew returning.
Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Arrived at destination. Recalling. Returning to base.
Ready. Recalling
Kok
crew.
nggak diperbaiki sih?
Dropping off crew. Destination
Ini
confirmed.
ngapain perfector? Dia tadi ngurusin itu.
Setting down.
Will do.
Tadi ngurusin ini ngapa dia diam aja?
Listening. Recalling. Returning to base. Ready.
Listening. Got it.
Enggak penggambulan.
Heading to operational area.
Task completed. Ready.
On the move. Vehicle on the move. Ready. Setting down.
Wait. Understood.
Task completed.
New orders received.
Kompas ya.
Ya,
Task
Oh, belum.
listening.
Ready. Will do.
On the scene.
Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Recall. Returning to base.
Listening. Recall. Returning to base.
Task completed. Ready.
Ready. Transport. Awaiting and returning to base. Transporting patient.
oh, 15 meter ini, 15 meter. Udah balik. Mending aku pulang ya dari.
Wind direction change. East.
On the move.
15 meter baru balik, lama lagi.
Heading to operational area.
Ready.
Berarti dokter jangan ditinggalin sebelum
Arrived at
memastikan
listening.
semua udah
Set-
Wait.
diambil.
Will do.
Ready. Dropping off crew. On the seat.
Got it. Task completed. Awaiting instructions. Crew returning to base.
Apa yang butuh?
Tenaga kesehatan.
Kelihatan.
Heading to operational area.
Panggil 2 ambulan.
On the move. Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting and dropping off.
Got it.
Listening. Setting.
Will do.
Nah tuh dokter butuh dokter. Tadi nggak panggil dokter. Oh tuh udah.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Udah keluar. Tapi nggak kelihatan tuh saljunya.
Task completed.
An emergency has been completed.
Task completed. Task completed.
On the move.
Gua pengambulan tuh.
Ready. Return. Listening. Off. Returning. Awaiting. Drop.
Will do.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
An emergency has been completed.
Outsnya realistis apa? Jadi ada macetnya gitu. Oh, betul.
Udah macet.
Terus dokternya nggak bisa nyebrang gitu aja. Kan orang tuh kan lewat aja, tembus gitu.
Iya. Habis itu gamenya ada harganya bang, pasti lagi.
Oh, gua dapat lagi nih warna ungu nih. Ada 2 belum nih. Group Stun Offender. Lebih banget. Pepper spray aja ungu juga. Apa nak stun itu ya? Yang apa? District lah. Stun gun. Ini simpan buat yang pasti ini. Global. Nah, apa nih? Nggak boleh.
Waiting katanya.
Nah, apa nih waiting? Cuma berdua dong. Udah tekan lah. Loh.
Loh.
Loh. Matchmaking lu tekan enggak?
Enggak. Kok only?
Apa nih waiting? Lu udah accept kan? Harusnya udah lah. Ganti lah, jangan itu kayaknya ada tanda bawahnya tuh. Enggak tahu ya. Oh, ini udah fair dong, enggak ada hubungan. Ini kok ngomong itulah bingung gue. Apa dia? Biasanya kan langsung aja. Coba gue cek. Apa ya aneh banget? Ya, tadi di mob aja.
LND briefing katanya.
Hah? Inggris oh?
Statusmu belum di map ya?
Udah dari mobnya. Oh, gue ditulisan offline out itu wasan ya. Gue out bentar nih.
Apa harus 3 orang ini? Enggak.
Iya mungkin. Main biasa aja. Itu main biasa kan?
Standar aja.
Iya, kok nggak mulai nih? Nah sama aja kan? Sama aja.
Apa yang kurang?
Cara keluar nggak tahu dah.
Bisa out nih.
Enggak. Gimana cara tekannya?
Nggak bisa keluar. Aku juga nggak tahu bisa ngusir orang gimana sekarang.
Coba back to desktop bentar.
LND briefing kecil ini gitu.
Nih gue udah keluar bentar nih. Udah out dari itu kan gue.
Dari aku belum keluar. Ngepak berarti ini.
Nah coba lu keluar lagi.
Ini keluar ya?
Nah.
Aneh.
Iya tadi amal-amalnya. Bukan biasa dia hilang kayak gini kan hilang kan.
Nggak hilang, dia nggak hilang.
Nah ini baru udah hilang kan. Lu aja invest. Wah, ntar tiba-tiba 100%. Tadi kita aman-aman aja.
Oh, ngebug itu bang. Ngebug tadi itu.
Nah, ada yang ngebug nih. Nah, kan harus segini kan?
Ya, ngebug tadi itu.
Hmm. Ya, masalahnya apa ini tunggu juga. Itu udah masuk.
Ada cekti. Udah. Apa ini?
Nah, gua polisi.
On the move. Heading to the operational area.
Lu TV keren. Ya.
Ready. Dropping off.
Listening. Got it.
Listening. Setting down crew.
Oh, will do.
Wah, di polisi orang bisa dengar.
On the move.
Prefaktor ya. Prefaktor gue. Lu udah. Lu prefaktor lagi enggak?
Heading. Await. Dropping off.
Awaiting instruction. Will do.
Task completed. Ready. Moving out. Off. Setting down crew.
Ready.
Oh, ya, mesti dikeren dulu.
Listening. Crew return. Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew.
Itu saya bang.
Ini satu lagi dia siapa? Oh, ini polisi.
Awaiting
Gua kira
instruction.
siapa?
Returning.
Ready.
Apa di
Dropping.
orang-orang gitu?
Got it.
Nggak polisi tadi salah. Gua kira siapa? Gua kira sih prefaktor
Returning
tadi.
to base.
Oh ya, Mulan ya. Ntar.
On the move.
Yo, dipulangin.
Listening. Setting.
Will do. Task complete.
Awaiting arrived at destination. Arrived
Oh,
at
lu udah bersih
destination.
dokter.
Listening.
Ready.
Dah,
Got it.
pulangin dokter dulu.
Heading to operational area.
Task completed.
Ready. Dropping off.
Will do.
Awaiting crew. Returning to base.
Udah aman. 4. Nah, ini biasa aja nih.
Taunya nomor 3 gila.
Iya.
Ada tukang bom, ada teroris. Gitu.
Chaosnya tinggi banget. Ini 9 ya.
Task completed.
Prefektor pulangin aja nih.
New orders received.
Oh iya.
Itu nomor 2.
Ready. Recalling crew. Returning to
Dia,
base.
dia mau lihat orang naruh
Task
ini ya.
completed.
Naruh ngobati orang.
Listening.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to. Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Atau ini baru itu.
Task completed.
Lu api gitu ya. Gue ladder ya.
Ya, leader di bawahnya.
Taruhnya nggak tahu di mana.
On the move.
An emergency has been completed.
Oh di situ taruhnya. Sama polisi gue.
On the move.
Oh lu udah polisi.
Returning to base. On the scene.
Perfect. Satu lagi tuh.
Task.
Heading to operational area. On the move. Ready. Dropping off.
Got it.
Belum Sob.
Arrived at
Sob,
destination.
itunya belum. Apa polisinya gue?
Awaiting instructions.
Begitu belum kan?
Ready.
Gue kayak gitu juga tuh.
Will do.
Udah merah aja nih. Kayak gitu juga gue tadi tuh.
Gimana? Kan lo.
Gue panggil dokter dan lu panggil ambulan.
Heading to operational area. Task completed. Awaiting dropping off crew.
Red, will do.
Ready. Setting down crew.
Got it.
Nah udah cuy. Lu ambulan nggak?
Bisa berdua orang nih.
Nah itu dia.
Listening.
Nggak ada
Awaiting instructions.
tempat lagi.
Listening. Awaiting instructions.
Ambulan nggak ada cuy.
Ya, ambulan ya.
Ready. Return to base.
Listen, recall, returning to base.
Butuh 4. Gue yang di bawah tuh.
Task completed.
Ready.
Task complete.
Crew returning to base.
New orders received.
Recalling crew. Returning to base.
On the move. Setting down crew.
Gue api ya.
Heading to operational area.
Arrived at that. Listen, crew returning to listening.
Listening. Understood.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Will do. On the move. Heading to operational area. Listening. Got it. Ready. Understood. On the move.
Aku bawa keren lah ya.
Ready.
Ya.
Crew return.
Arrive.
Returning to base.
Anjir belum kelar ya.
On the way. Got it.
Ambulan belum kelar ya. Udah lari aja.
Listening.
Udah lari aja.
Will do.
Task completed. Task completed.
Listening.
Polisi di atas tuh malah jadi merah tuh.
Ready. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base.
Oh jadi kuning kan?
Oh, di sana.
Apa? Oh dulu aja. Nah yang sebelah sana atas.
Awaiting. Returning to base.
Ini apa nih? Prefektur ya? Prefektur ya?
An emergency has been completed.
Ready.
Iya.
Task complete.
Oh prefektur udah? Ah.
Returning to base.
Kesehatan ya?
Oh, polisi sebelah kiri itu usir aja gitu pulang ya.
Heading to operational
Berapa
area.
orang? Langsung ambulannya.
On the move.
Listening. Crew. Returning to base. Ready. Dropping.
Got it. Arrived at destination.
On the move.
Ready. Destination confirmed.
Awaiting instructions.
On the scene. Awaiting instructions. Returning.
Ready. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area.
Ready. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Setting.
Listening. Understood. Listening.
Arrived. Ready. Dropping off.
Got it.
Ingat satu lagi ambulan.
On the move. Setting down crew.
Will do.
On the scene.
Awaiting crew returning to base.
New orders received.
Heading to operational area.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base. Arrived at the... Await. Dropping off.
Understood.
Ready. Returning to base.
Apa sih tinjuan? Lu udah panggil SWAT? Udah.
Udah ada. Tunggu orang nih.
Task completed.
Prefektur udah. Dokter itu.
Ambilin aja bang.
Oke.
Vehicle on the move.
Heading to operational area. On the move.
Tunggu orang nih.
Ready.
Iya, tunggu.
Returning to base.
Arrived at destination. Listening. Returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Got it.
Awaiting instructions. Dropping off crew.
Awaiting
udah merah aja.
instructions. Understood.
Dokter lagi tuh, dokter satu lagi tuh. Itu jadi kuning kan?
On the move.
Udah ada panggil, udah panggil. Tuh polisi udah panggil, belum?
Udah ada.
Satu aja tuh.
Kesehatan aja, tenaga kesehatan aja.
Iya udah panggil. Tadi gua kira nggak ada yang kuning sih.
Heading to operational area. Listening. Setting.
Got it.
Tiba-tiba jadi kuning apa?
Ready.
Listening.
On the scene. Task completed. Task. Awaiting dropping off.
Understood. Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Returning to base. Ready. Recalling crew.
Awaiting. Will do.
Listening. Returning to vehicle. Heading to operational area. Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Ready. Setting down crew.
Ready. Got it.
Arrived at destination.
Nah ya pas terus gitu.
Awaiting instructions. Crew return. Task. Returning to. Listening. Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to. Awaiting returning to base.
Nggak, satu aja tuh ambil nonton. Nah kelar. Berarti makin tinggi levelnya harusnya dapat legend juga terus. Atau biasa aja.
Kalau coba yang
An emergency has been completed.
Tapi yang 40 dulu belum kebuka kan? Gua belum. Coba cek, 40 udah kebuka belum? Kayaknya belum. Putih semua.
mau 37.
Nah, coba ya. Nah, kan cepat. 40 tuh kayak normal gitu. Ini easy nih.
40 masih sih, 41 normal.
What?
Pelatihan.
Ya. Gua polisi.
On the move.
Oh, polisi ada 2.
Heading to the operational vehicle on the move. Arrived at destination.
On the move.
Gua ambulan juga.
Heading.
Waiting and dropping off.
Understood.
On ready. Setting down.
Will do. On the scene. Awaiting. Setting down.
Understood. Will do.
Ready. Dropping off.
Got it.
Ada jadi kuning aja deh.
Task completed.
Orang sipil ini
On the move.
Lah, udah gua susur.
Taking damage. Listening. Recalling. Returning to base. Arrived at destination.
Listening. Awaiting instruction. Recalling crew.
Ready. Moving out. I'm on the move. Listening. Task completed.
Ini apa nih? Perfector. Lu deh, ntar.
Listening. Got it.
Nah, dokter lu
Task
balikin aja.
completed.
Perfector tuh yang atas tuh kan?
Iya, bentar, kembali.
Apa gitu tuh? Oh, butuh banyak ambulan tuh.
Heading to operational area.
Listening. Vehicle on the move. On the scene.
Awaiting instructions. Transporting patient. Returning to base.
Ready. Task completed.
Jadi 11.
Awaiting instruct. Crew. Returning to base.
Lama juga tuh, kayaknya butuh 2 ya.
Listening. Returning to base. Heading to operational area.
Siap-siap tenaga kesehatan, Bang.
Iya.
On the move. Listening.
Red. Got it.
Ready. Dropping off.
Listening.
Ya, aman dah.
Understood.
Awaiting returning.
Awaiting
Iya,
instruction.
yang dua.
Returning to base.
Ya, 3 tadi itu. Terus 2 dong.
11 nih, Bang.
Anjir. Ini bisa
11 nih.
ya bisa ada ntar ada chaos nih. Tapi kayaknya
Pas ada film merah-merah.
iya, tapi kayaknya masih aman, masih 6%.
Kan baru 1.
Task
Ini
completed.
yang ke-5.
Ya kayaknya
New
random
orders
loh.
received.
22, nah. Nah nih,
Task completed.
ini dia ada gerombolan bersenjata, kurang ajar.
Ya udah lu itu ya. Mana lah? Oh iya.
Awaiting. Returning to base.
Gua ambulan lu tuh.
Task completed.
Heading to operational area. On the move. Awaiting. Returning to base. On the
An emergency has been completed.
Listen. Vehicle on the move. Arrived at destination.
Kurang ajar.
Polisi apa lu? Gua.
Fokus ke tenaga kesehatan aja.
Udah.
Awaiting instruction.
Ambil spot lagi nih, sama polisi.
Ya udah.
Setting.
Listening. Got it. Understood.
Ready. Dropping off crew.
Ready. Will do.
Udah kuning aja deh.
Awaiting instructions. On the move.
New orders received.
Gimana nih?
Fokus kedua itu.
Setting down crew. Arrived at
Red. Will do.
Belum ketiga berarti. Udah aman tuh. Paling lu ambil polisi itu aja.
Aku masih nomor 2 ya.
Iya.
Mau ketiga, aja, Bang.
Ya udah. Enggak, gua ketiga.
task.
Heading to operational area.
Engineer, perfector.
On the scene.
Task complete. On the move.
Ready. Destination confirmed.
Ready. Arrived at. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base. Ready.
Listening.
Aku manggil tim SWAT ke nomor 3.
Listening. Setting down.
Ready.
Loh, kok nggak mau nih? Apa nih? Mesti nembak dulu. Nggak mau dia. Ada orang. Hah? Ada musuh. Oh, ada musuh. Gak lihat tuh. Gue engineer ya.
On the move.
Ya, engineer aja. Pokok pelatih.
Ready. Got it.
Di nomor 2.
Arrived at destination.
Tinggal angkut.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to listening. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Gue factor ya.
Heading to operational area.
Tadi engineer engineer tadi. Nah, ini.
On the move.
Engineer tas
On
2.
the scene.
New orders received.
Awaiting instructions.
Nah, tadi salah. Gue kira nggak butuh.
Setting down.
Anjir meledak.
Getting instructions.
On ready.
Oh, udah telat ya. Butuh api lagi.
Awaiting and returning to base.
Nah, tadi gue pulangin dulu engineer tadi.
An emergency has been completed.
Listening. Listening.
Ready. Got it.
Ready.
Nggak butuh lagi betulnya.
Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew. Returning to awaiting instructions. Returning to base. On the move.
Apa ini?
Task completed. Heading to operational area.
List dropping.
Understood. Arrived at destination. On the move. Awaiting instructions.
Api di sana nggak bisa diapain nggak?
Await.
Ready.
Ready. Recall. Returning to base. Moving out.
Listen. Moving out.
Arrived at destination.
Nggak nyampe dong. Gue cari.
Mau pindah posisi sebelah sana.
Awaiting instructions.
Aduh, gimana nih? Nggak bisa masuk dong.
Listen.
Awaiting instructions. Ready. Vehicle on the move.
Ya elah, salah gue tadi kayaknya. Gue kira nggak ada tadi.
Listening.
Abot dulu lah.
Aku angkut dulu.
Nggak bisa Bang, abot aja. Kita udah salah satu. Engineer-nya harus 2 kalau bom.
Nah, tadi udah dipasang, cuman gue kira yang tadi di bawah tuh engineer. Mana nih? Lanjutnya yang tadi tuh.
Ready.
Enggak, kok nggak bisa.
Awaiting instructions. Got it. Listening.
Ready. Returning to base.
Ready. Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting returning to base.
Hah? Abort aja.
Nggak bisa tuh Bang, payah.
Oh.
Udah. Karena pepadaman nggak bisa masuk.
Iya.
Itu problemnya. Tiap orang datang ke sana pasti mati. Habis tim kita.
Iya. Ya, kejar. Burning farm.
Aku api ya.
Nih. Gue polisi udah.
On the move. Heading to the listening. Taking damage.
Await. Got it.
Taking damage. Ready. Setting down crew. On.
Will do. Task completed.
Prefektur udah aman kan untuk manggil.
Madam aman, tinggal panggil.
Heading to operational
Perfect.
area. Taking damage.
Listening. Crew, returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Recalling. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions. Setting down crew.
Understood. Taking damage.
On the move. On the move. Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination. Listening. Listening. Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Got it.
On the move. Arrived at destination.
New orders received.
Awaiting
Nah,
instructions.
cuma dua.
Dropping.
Cuma satu doang.
Got it.
Ready. Recalling. Return. Awaiting. Crew. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base. Ready. Awaiting. Listening. Returning to base. Heading to operational area. On the move.
Nah, gue transfer. Order.
Task completed.
Ready.
Nah, berarti oh ya.
Kesehatan aja.
Ya.
Heading to operational area.
Task complete.
On the move.
On the move.
Ready. Returning to base. Arrived at awaiting
Listening.
on
Understood.
listening.
Awaiting setting.
Ready. Got it.
Dokter om.
Banyak loh.
An emergency has been completed.
Listening. Listening. Heading to operational area. On the scene. Awaiting dropping off.
Will do. Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions. Will do. Arrived at destination.
Ready.
Ready. Understood.
Ready. Got it.
Listening. Returning to base. Task completed.
New orders received.
Nomor 3 ya.
Ya.
Task completed. Task completed.
On the move. Listening. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Awaiting dropping off.
I'm on the move. Ready.
Task.
Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Wind direction change. West.
Understood. Ready.
Ready. Returning to base. Heading to operational air. Ready. Returning to vehicle.
Anjir.
Arrived at awaiting drop.
Will do. Listening. Returning to base.
Gue keren aja.
Keren aja. Kok udah beda
On.
juga.
Will do.
Ah,
Task completed.
pergi. Prefektur.
Ready. Returning to base.
Taking damage.
Heading to operational area.
Arrived at destination.
Listening. Returning to base. Arrived at destination. Awaiting
An
instructions.
emergency has been completed.
On the move.
paramedic.
On the move. Heading to operational area. Ready. Setting down.
Listening.
Belum aman nih.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions. Understood.
Listening. Drop.
Ready. Got it.
Ya. Ini lagi masuk.
Listening.
Langsung 4 orang.
Listening. Returning to base. Task completed. Task completed.
Awaiting vehicle ready. Moving out. Destination confirmed. Arrived at listening. Awaiting instruct. Vehicle on the move. Ready. On the setting.
Will do.
Listening. Drop.
Understood.
Listening. Recall. Returning to base. Ready. Crew. Returning to base.
Ya. Ini udah kelar nih.
Siap-siap nomor 4 aku nih.
Task completed.
New orders received.
Listening.
Task complete.
Returning. Ready. Returning to base.
Gua tangga ya.
An emergency has been completed.
Reaktor udah kan? Udah.
Understood. Enter in the danger zone. Enter in the danger zone.
On the move.
On the scene. Task completed.
On the setting.
Got it. Entering danger zone.
Ke ambulan.
On the move. Heading to operational area.
Siap-siap bakaran ya.
Iya, kalau meledak ya.
Heading to operational area.
Arrived at destination.
Kayak tadi.
Arrived at
Parah.
destination. Ready.
Gue kira nggak ada nembak tadi.
Arrived at destination.
Ada di dokter.
Ada ntar.
Dropping.
Awaiting instructions. Understood. Awaiting
Understood. Listening. Recalling. Returning to base.
Awaiting returning to base.
Awaiting setting.
Got it. Ready. Crew returning to base.
Udah, aman.
Siap-siap nomor 5.
Task completed.
New orders received.
Monyet siap lagi.
Terus tadi ngeri ya maksudnya. Apa nih? Keren, gue keren tuh. Keren belum bisa ya.
Listening. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Engineer udah tak? Udah.
Ini udah panggil.
On the move. Moving out.
Jalan nih.
Heading to operational area.
An emergency has been completed.
Apa lagi? Prefector kan?
On the move.
On the scene.
Gimana caranya?
Arrived at destination.
Gimana ceritanya?
Yang duluan dia apa?
Dropping off crew.
Listening.
Nggak rapi lah.
Arrived at destination.
Taking damage.
Ya nggak bisa tuh.
Moving out. Entering vehicle.
Yang mana dulu? Udah gue panggil ambulan tuh. Berapa
Heading to operational area. On the move.
Gimana sih?
Ready. Returning to base.
Awaiting
Ambulan
instructions.
dekatnya bisa nggak?
Setting down.
Will do.
Ya area
Arrived at
kotaknya dong.
destination.
Yang atas dulu kali enggak, bukan dalam tuh. Yang di luarnya aja dulu.
Ya, yang pakai polisi dulu.
Nah, kayak yang di luar aman ya. Ah ya. Nggak perlu dokter ya. Ambulan langsung ya.
Listening. Setting down crew.
Wait, will do.
Bukan dia bukan diantar.
Nggak bisa diantar.
Awaiting instructions.
Boleh gue aja.
Dropping off.
Ready.
Oh, berarti di bawah ini.
Got it.
Bang. Yang ada repair object nih.
Yang dia ya, yang dekat bangunannya dulu yang di
Oh,
repair.
di luar.
On the move.
Tuh panggil engineer.
Task completed.
Apa pula yang mati tuh?
Task completed.
Setting down crew. On the scene.
Got it. Awaiting instruct. Understood. Listening. Will do.
Nah, ada. Perbaiki yang di luar dulu baru dalam. Butuh polisi juga tuh.
Awaiting instruction.
New orders received.
Returning to base.
Fokus aja dulu. Jangan terpancing.
Anjay. Lu,
Task completed.
engineer lu yang hampir mati itu buang dulu aja. Ntar panggil yang baru. Kalau udah setengah lebih nggak usah.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Entering vehicle.
Akan
Got it. Awaiting instruction. Listening.
Awaiting instructions.
Pokoknya butuh vector. Gua
On
aja.
the move.
Ready. Will.
Oh, apa? Karakter kita yang mati itu apa? Kalau kita sembuhin langsung sembuh dia. Bisa bangun dia. Kayak gitu berarti.
Listening.
On the scene. On the scene.
Understood.
Ready.
Kalau NPC yang apa? NPC baru ini dia.
Entering
Oke, itu gua
vehicle.
deh.
On the move. Returning to vehicle.
Aku kan 6 lah ya.
Hah?
Aku kan 6 lah ya.
Iya.
Listening.
Ya, kenapa itu?
Returning to base. Ready. Dropping.
Will do. Ready. Returning to vehicle. Task
Mana
completed.
polisi? Tadi gua
Task
enggak.
completed. Awaiting instructions. Task completed. Task completed. Heading to the operational area.
Listening. Listening. Ready. Returning to base. Transport.
Ready. On the scene. On.
Awaiting and recalling. Returning to base.
Listening.
Await. Got it.
Awaiting and setting down.
Ready. Will do.
Nah, apa yang kurang tuh? Tuh ada listrik 3 pula tuh masalahnya.
Arrived at listening.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready.
Nah, ya
Returning
kayak
to
itu,
base.
mirip kayak itu juga berarti gue ntar
Ready.
tadi tuh.
I'm up. I'm on the move.
Listening.
Listening. Will do. Listening.
Ntar lagi
Recalling
nyampe nih,
crew.
ntar lagi
Returning
keluar.
to base.
Gue ke bawah ya 2. Udah keluar tembok ya.
Wind direction change north.
On the move. Moving out.
Gue manggil pemadam kebakaran.
Heading to operational area.
Awaiting instruction.
Listening. Recalling. Returning to.
Awaiting instructions.
Entering the danger zone. Ready. Arrived at destination.
Nah, nggak ada yang dibakar loh.
Vehicle on the move. Task completed.
Ini ada.
Will do. Listening. Understood.
Nggak kelihatan loh.
On the scene. Task completed.
Heading to operational
Banyak mati
area.
deh. Ntar gue
On the
hidupin ya.
move.
Task completed. Task.
Awaiting instruction. Return.
New orders received.
Anjir dah.
On the listening, setting down crew.
Will do.
Ready.
Banyak yang mati kalau
Listening. Understood. Enter in the danger zone. Awaiting. Got it. Enter in the danger zone.
Loh, mana mobil gua?
Listening.
Hancur.
Task completed. Task ready.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting instructions. Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting
Anjir.
instruction.
Hampir mati.
Destination. Moving out. Vehicle on the move.
Engineer-nya mau meninggal ya?
Entering the danger zone.
Ya, apinya masih ada
Task
nih.
completed. Task completed. Understood. Arrived at destination.
Nah, itu dia.
Arrived at destination.
Lu hati-hati sama pemadam kebakaran tuh. Kalau udah kelar langsung cabut aja.
Task completed.
Listening.
New orders received.
Awaiting instructions. Transporting patient.
Gua pengen polisi dulu, parah nih, gangguin aja.
Heading to the operational area.
Benerinnya gimana kalau itu gimana?
Listening. Arrived at destination.
Meninggalnya bukan.
Ready.
Awaiting got it.
Listening. Setting down crew.
Listen. Will do. Awaiting instruction. Setting down crew.
Kayaknya butuh tim baru ya.
Awaiting got it.
Ya, request for more info.
Entering danger zone. Task completed.
Iyalah, butuh orang ya.
Awaiting instructions.
Gimana nih engineer-nya?
Bentar, aku manggil semua
Task completed.
Iya. Udah pada hidup tuh karakter lu tuh.
Task completed.
Di blok ada yang
Awaiting instructions. Task completed.
Ready. Recalling crew.
Listen. Understood.
One of your units requires medical attention.
Anjir, mati dulu deh.
Task.
Listening.
One of your units requires medical attention.
Astaga, parah.
Awaiting transporting patient.
Chaos level critical.
Sepatu. Oh, bos ini nih diperkutin ini.
Awaiting instructions.
maksimal 2.
Ah? Tadi lu banyak mati gara-gara itu
Arrived at
yang
destination.
apa namanya nembak
Bukan,
atau kena listrik ente?
listrik.
Oh, listrik. Gimana apa
New orders received.
Tapi dua-duanya meninggal, kemana?
Ready.
kamu punya gue meninggalnya?
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base. Vehicle
Oh, no, no.
moving out.
Yang di depan api adalah
Dropping.
List. Understood.
On the scene.
Engineer. Atau dia mesti engineer mesti punya tahan listrik mesti. Itu link.
Iya, nggak ada pereknya.
Nah,
One of your units
Ah, mati dia.
requires medical attention.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Entering destination confirmed. Moving out. Entering the danger zone. Entering the
Ready.
on the scene. On the scene.
ya, gua
Setting down.
nangkap enggak dulu.
Listening.
Listening. Awaiting and crew return. Returning to base.
Ready. Vehicle on the move.
Tak bisa, udah kebuka semua tuh.
Arrived at destination.
New orders received.
Awaiting instructions.
Atau gagalin salah satu bisa gak deh? Tak bisa ya.
Iya, kayaknya harus kita skip lah. Kayak gitu.
Nah, ya kayak gitu berarti. Berarti gue kelarin yang ketujuh ini berarti.
Enggak, aku nggak bisa, 2 mobil aku mati bang.
Sama gue, mati.
2 mobil aku mati, nggak bisa dibalikin.
Entering danger zone.
On the scene.
Dia katanya biar waktunya berhenti, mesti kerjaan yang task yang lain kompletin. Jadi itu yang ngeri itu kayak gitu tuh, ada itunya.
Ya kayak mana listrik ya?
Tahu tuh aneh.
yang paling ke situ.
Kalau kayak tadi kan bisa kan, apain luarnya dulu. Ini nggak ada, listriknya dalam semua.
Nah, listriknya udah ke dalam semua.
Areanya seluas itu juga. Itu tuh level 30-an kayak gitu. Kalau ketemu yang kayak gitu, ya gila sendiri.
Apa harus reflektif cari yang levelnya 30
Yang kayak gitu. Makanya.
yang udah kebal.
Itu gue cek ya, engineer yang bisa nggak ada gue.
Kopi.
Oh, ada SWAT ya? Gue SWAT.
On the move. Heading to operational area.
Heading to the operational area.
Ada SWAT kan?
Listening.
Lihat ya.
Dropping off crew.
Itu kamu nih ya?
Iya, udah panggil, udah panggil.
Will do.
Awaiting and
Wait, got it. Ready. Dropping off crew.
will do.
Nyantai aja orang nonton nih, ada nembak gitu.
Task completed.
Heading to the operational area.
On the move.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Understood.
On.
Ready. Got it.
Ready. Returning to.
Listening. Crew. Return. Ready. Recalling. Returning to base.
10 yuk nih.
Task completed. Task completed. Ready.
Listening. Returning to base.
Awaiting instructions.
Heading to operational area.
Oh, sebelah
Waiting
sini masih ada
instructions.
juga.
Hah?
Oh, sebelah kiri banget tuh masih ada juga.
Heading to operational area.
On the scene.
Paling kiri banget.
Oh iya. Oh anjir, elah.
Itu
Lagi.
ke kanan, Bang. Ya ampun.
On the scene.
Ini udah gue panggil.
Destination
SWAT lagi.
confirmed. On the move.
Ready. Setting.
Got it.
Oh, itu
Ready.
nomor dua, bukan?
Setting down.
Will do.
Oh itu kedua.
On
Ya
the
udah.
scene.
Gue SWAT.
Ready.
Oh,
Dropping off.
udah panggil
Will
SWAT.
do.
Listening. Setting down.
Got it.
Udah panggil polisi. Bang.
Listening. Awaiting. Dropping off.
Listening. Got it. Listening. Recalling crew. Destination confirmed.
Ready.
On the scene.
Udah panggil polisi. Bang.
Ready. Task completed.
Listening.
Bisa jauh.
Vehicle on the move.
Task completed.
Ready. Crew. Return. Awaiting recall. Returning.
Awaiting instructions. Setting down.
Will do. Ready. Returning to base.
Cukup kan
Heading to the
polisi lu?
operational area.
Berapa? Satu. Nah, gue satu lagi udah.
Listening. Dropping.
Understood. Heading to operational area.
An emergency has been completed.
Task ready. Crew returning to base. On the scene. Awaiting drop.
Awaiting instructions. Will do.
New orders received.
Returning to base. Crew, return.
Gua mau polisi.
Heading to the operational area. Ready. Task completed. Recalling. Returning to base. Task completed.
Sama leader ya.
Aku leader ya.
Heading to the
Hah, gua leader.
operational
Hah,
area.
udah.
Lanjut.
Awaiting dropping off crew.
Understood.
Kesehatan belum?
On the move. Task completed. Heading to operational area.
Listening. Crew, returning to base.
Listening. Returning to base. On the scene.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting instructions. Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions.
On the move.
Perlu banyak ini rembulan.
Heading to operational area.
Oh, dokter.
Awaiting instructions. Ready. Dropping off.
Will do.
Arrived at destination. Listening. Setting.
Got it.
Satu ambulan aja. Udah.
On the scene.
Awaiting returning to base.
New orders received.
Task completed. Task completed. Task completed. Heading to operational area. Task completed.
Listening. Return. Awaiting. Dropping off.
Listening. Understood.
Ready. Returning to base.
On the scene. Listening. Got it.
Polisi butuh dua.
On the move.
Listening. Awaiting instruction.
On the scene. Heading to the operational area. Awaiting setting down.
Got it.
Task completed. Ready.
Udah panggil.
Returning to base. On the move.
Ready. Returning to base. Task completed.
Listening. On the
An emergency has been completed.
returning to base. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Setting down.
Got it. Vehicle on the move. On the move. Awaiting setting down.
Got it.
On the scene. Listening. Dropping off.
Will do.
Heading to operational area. On the seat. Ready. Entering vehicle. Awaiting instructions. Setting.
Understood.
Awaiting crew. Returning to base. Listening.
Ready. Task completed.
New orders received.
Kelima.
Ya. Gua polisi.
Task heading to the
Oh, dua
operational
polisi.
area. On the move. Awaiting instructions.
Listen, will do.
Arrived at destination.
Butuh engineer.
Listening. Setting down crew.
Awaiting. Got it. Listening. Returning to base.
Gua engineer, ya kan?
Ya, ambil aja.
On the move. Moving out.
Langsung kita aja.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. On the scene. Task completed.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting instructions.
Got it.
Task completed.
On the awaiting instructions. Recalling. Returning to base.
Ready.
Ready. Crew. Returning to base. On the scene. Heading to operational area.
On vehicle on the move.
Task completed. Listening. Drop.
Await. Will do.
Ready. Setting.
Got it. Arrived at destination. Listening.
Elevator butuh dua.
Recalling. Returning to base.
Gua elevator satu aja.
Heading to operational area.
Oh, lu udah manggil.
Returning to base.
Banyakin aja bang, soalnya.
Paling gua itu paramedic satu. Yang paling ujung.
Heading to operational area. On the move. Listening. Drop.
Will do. Got it.
On. Ready.
Ready. Understood.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening. Will do.
Listening. Dropping off crew.
New orders received.
Awaiting instructions. Got it. Awaiting crew return.
Lagi.
Butuh 4 lagi. Ya, ada tempat.
Ready. Transporting patient.
Task completed.
Returning to base. Awaiting instruction. Returning to.
Listening.
Listening.
Ada tempat ntar.
Ready. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
On the move.
Task completed. Task completed.
Heading to operational area.
Task completed.
Listening. Dropping off crew.
Got it.
On the scene. Arrive. Ready. Setting.
Understood.
Lu ngurusin yang ke-6, Zat? Ya udah.
Ya, aku ke 6.
Ya, sip.
Ngurus orang ditunggu nih.
Awaiting instructions.
Tinggal 2 lagi.
Heading to operational area. Destination.
Awaiting instruct.
Ready.
Ready. Vehicle on the move. Task completed.
Awaiting returning to base.
Arrived at destination.
Listening. Dropping off.
Understood. Task completed.
Ready. Returning to base.
Task completed. Task completed.
Ada satu lagi nih.
On the moving out. Listening. Returning to base.
Gua polisi udah.
Heading to the operational area.
On the scene.
Udah
Ready.
tinggal angkut ini.
Awaiting and
Ready. Understood. Listening. Returning to base. On the scene. Ready. Drop.
understood. Got it.
On the move.
Banyak nih.
Task completed. Listening. Returning to ready.
Arrived at destination. Listening. Ready. Returning. Awaiting. Setting down crew.
Ready.
Task completed.
Will do. Understood.
Task completed. Heading to the operational area.
Task completed.
Oke, paramedic
Task
nih.
completed.
Returning to base.
Listening. Returning to
Yeah.
base.
Nomor 5 udah?
Ready.
Udah kan?
Udah.
Awaiting and on the move. Got it.
Awaiting
An
instructions.
emergency has been completed. New orders received.
Transporting arrested persons to the station.
Heading to
Go ke 7 aja.
operational area.
Iya, iya.
On the move.
Ya, itu orang.
Listening.
Habis mobil aku tadi.
Ini apa? Oh, SWAT. Gue panggil SWAT ya.
On the
Aku
move.
kasih ke engineer,
Arrived
karena
at
ada
destination. Unable to comply. Heading to operational area. Listen.
Red. Will do.
Ready. Setting down.
Understood. Awaiting instructions. Dropping off crew.
Awaiting instructions. Understood. Arrived at destination. On the scene. Listening. Setting down.
Got it.
Awaiting. Dropping.
Understood.
Task completed.
Ready. Crew, return. Returning to base. Task completed.
engineer aku mati dulu.
Ya, harusnya jangan masuk ini.
Task completed.
Ready.
Udah kan?
Recalling
Masih ada?
crew.
Masih ada?
Kerjaannya rame.
Task completed. Will do.
Listening. Crew, return.
Entering danger zone. Listen. Understood.
Nah, ngapain muter-muter SWAT gua?
Entering.
Ready. Returning. Listening. Returning to base.
On the move. Destination confirmed.
Itu mobil lu jauhin ya? Meledak kan?
An emergency has been completed.
Oh, meninggal.
Listening. Arrived at destination.
Nggak ada mati kan?
Ya, aku ngambil spot lagi nih. Banyak kali kan.
Kok lu diam-diam doang nah?
On the move. Awaiting instructions.
Udah.
Listening. Got it. Understood. Ready. Recalling. Return. Listening.
Gila yuk, dua yang serang.
Awaiting. Crew. Returning to base. Task
Entering danger zone. On the scene. Ready.
Iya,
Returning
udah
to
panggil.
base. Awaiting instruct. Dropping off crew.
Await. On my way.
Nggak bisa loh.
On my
Apa
way.
nih? Nggak boleh tekan loh. Nggak boleh tekan loh.
On the move. Listening. Awaiting instructions. Ready.
New orders received.
Ready. Got it.
Mau makan biarin aja dulu.
On the scene.
On the move.
Listening. Set.
Awaiting. Will do.
Lu manggil polisi belum ada kan?
Heading to the operational area. On the move. Moving out. Awaiting instruct. Vehicle on the move.
On the scene. On the scene.
Awaiting instructions. Ready.
Await. Dropping off.
Ready. Understood. Ready.
Ready. Understood.
Lu ke 8 ya?
Awaiting instruct. Will do. Entering danger zone. Got it. Entering danger zone. Task completed. Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Crew, returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
New orders received.
Ready.
Task completed.
Awaiting crew, return.
Ready.
Biar belum kelar nih kayaknya. Tinggal dikit
Heading
lagi.
to operational area. On the move.
Task completed. Listening. Returning to base.
Listening. Recalling. Returning to listening. Dropping off crew. Up.
Will do.
Ready. Set.
Understood.
Engineer dulu pulangin aja. Masih
Task
mati.
completed.
Caranya. Oh, udah.
Udah.
Awaiting. Returning to
Tinggal
base.
sisa 2 orang lagi ya.
Listening. Transporting patient.
Listening.
Ready. On the move. Listening. Returning to base.
Kerja yang lain dulu aja. Gua apinya. Udah merah aja.
On the move. Heading to operational area.
Ready. Return.
Awaiting returning to base. Ready. Got it. Will do. Arrived. Listening. Understood.
Gue yang
On
8
the
ya.
scene.
8 nggak usah bantu ya. 9
New
langsung.
orders received.
Oh, brandnya aku 9.
Ya ke 9 langsung aja.
Heading to operational area.
An emergency has been completed.
Ini 1 orang cukup ya.
On the move.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Dropping off crew.
Waiting. Will do. Taking damage. Task completed. Task complete.
Listening. Dropping.
Ready.
Arrived at destination.
On my way. Listening. Return. Ready. Returning to base.
Heading to operational area.
Nomor
Wind
9.
direction change north.
Lu 9 kan?
Completed.
Ah, 9.
9.
Gua ke 10
On
ya.
the scene.
Gua ke 10 ya.
On the move. Heading to operational area. Ready. Will do. Ready. Returning to
Awaiting. Returning to listening. Awaiting instructions.
on the scene. Ready. Understood. Awaiting. Will do. Got it.
Chaos level critical.
Heading to the operational area. Listening. Listening.
Ready.
Awaiting. Will
Dua
do.
orang apa?
Awaiting.
Awaiting crew returning to base.
Butuh pemadam.
Arrived at
Ini
destination.
masih belum kelar ya?
Ready. Got it. Ready. On the. Got it. On the scene. Task completed.
On the move. Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Jauh ya. 200 meter, buset.
8-nya nggak dapat.
8-nya agak lama
Task
ini ya.
completed.
Transporting patient. Await setting.
Got it.
Oh ini aja 9 tuh kelarin.
Ready.
Jauh masalahnya jalannya. Penonton nanti lah, kan udah bawa kacauan ya. Dia udah kuning aja tuh.
Listening.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready.
Saya bantu ini dokter di 8 Sep. Ada
Arrived at
satu aja.
destination.
Di 8.
Iya.
Listening.
Oh, udah kayak gitu.
Returning to
Jadi
base.
kuning tiba-tiba dia. Gue. Oh lu udah.
Moving out.
Baik.
Understood.
Nah gimana nih?
Arrived at destination.
Nggak ada ini.
Ready. Listening.
Apa dokter Sep? Tuh.
Ready. On my way. Moving out.
Ntar langsung aja pergi Sep. Kalau udah keluar. Udah putih. Langsung cepet.
Ready. Return.
Listening. Recalling. Returning to base. Moving out. Dropping off.
Listening.
Chaos escalation averted.
Waktunya tipis. Bisa ya bisa.
Aku masih ke 8. Sekarang ke 8. Mikir orang.
Ready. Awaiting instructions. Task completed. Listen. Will do.
Ready.
Listening. Task completed.
Gua ambulan ya.
Heading to
Yeah, I'm
operational
running.
area. Listening. Returning to base.
Oke, kita masih aman di sini. Berarti udah 90.
An emergency has been completed.
Setting.
Listening. Got it.
Anjir meledaknya.
Listening. Ready.
Ready. Understood.
Di sebelahnya ada lagi, Sep.
Emang ada lagi ya, makanya cuma pergi ke sana tadi.
Heading to
Gua ke
operational area.
merahnya.
Destination confirmed.
Anjir, banyak banget. Apa lo orangnya? Orangnya
Taking damage. Listening.
bikin tata surya.
Arrived at. Got it. Arrived at destination.
Chaos level critical.
Task completed. Task completed.
Polisi lu balikin, Sep.
Ready.
Wind direction change. East.
Task completed.
Terus 1 menit dulu lagi. Mana cukup waktunya?
Ready. Transporting patient.
Nggak kuat nih. Terus butuh 3 nih. Gak apa sih, Watson bisa. Nggak paham pula dia ntar.
Task completed.
Madam Yusul.
Nggak ada tempat gitu. Ada tempat mah.
Ready.
Mana di sana?
Crew returning to base.
Jap.
Gua pakai ini lah, helikopternya.
Arrived at destination.
Chaos escalation averted.
Nah kayak gitu boleh.
Ready.
Awaiting instructions. Will do.
Panggil dokter, apa? Panggil dokter.
Heading to operational area.
Udah penuh ya?
Iya sama.
Listening.
Orang-orang tuh masih itu lah.
Ya itu yang lama tuh itu.
Arrived at destination.
Listening. Vehicle on the move.
Sebelah sana udah kan?
On the scene. Listening. Dropping off crew.
Will do.
Ready. Returning to. Returning to base. Task completed.
Nah, ya, apa? Cepat, Sep. 52 detik lagi ya.
Ready.
Satu dokternya cukup ya.
Awaiting instructions. Understood. Ready.
Ready.
Satu dokter lagi deh, satu dokter lagi. Ya udah gua aja.
On the move.
Pada balik lagi.
Heading to
Yeah.
operational
Go ahead.
area.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
3 ambulan, 2 dokter. Satu dokter lah. Itu
Listening.
nggak cukup artinya.
Setting.
Got it.
Oh, udah itu ya? Nggak cukup artinya coy. Lo udah itu ya? Gue tadi
Task completed.
Gagal.
gagal. Tuh, itu sekali pakai kan? Satu orang satu.
Udah 6. Udah pakai
Oh,
dua.
alah, tetap gagal ya. Berarti kayak gitu kita pakai aja kalau gimana kayak gimana?
Kalau Artin ya.
Ya artin banget. Gua ada ini, ada yang pemadam kebakaran, tinggal 3 lagi berarti.
Mana ya?
Maka satu gedung langsung full kan?
Masa dipakainya pas easy doang.
Nah itu dia.
Makanya hard.
Iya, gua mikir gitu. Lanjut nih.
Ada 14 rupanya. Banyak.
Oh, banyak.
Banyak rupanya.
Oh, berarti kayak tadi lah, kayak ada banyak gitu lah.
Iya, kayaknya aku gara-gara main terus ya. Dapat dari mana salah.
Astaga.
Udah lah, kok capek pikiran aku.
Ya,